fuck?
Look at all these crosses around.
There's so many fucking crosses.
Well, I guess Brad thought that Saving Christmas was a memorable enough movie that he decided that 2 other suckers had to go watch it, and then those suckers being myself and my good buddy Jake here. I can't really say this is a movie review. It's more like a, what'd you say, called Christian Public Service Announcement
Yeah,
review?
Christian Public Service. And this was not a fucking movie. And I don't know what that... That's the best description that I could come up with. I don't know what the hell that was. That's a terrible Christian public service announcement at that.
Oh, damn.
What the fuck? I don't understand anything of what the hell I just saw. Like, none of that made any fucking sense.
So, essentially, I'm sure that people saw the review that Brad did, but if you didn't, Saving Christmas is a movie that revolves around Kirk Cameron preaching to his brother-in-law that all of these symbols that we see traditionally around Christmas trees, presents, Santa Claus, are actually, everything has to do with the Jesus. Because apparently the Jesus isn't everything. And when the brother-in-law tries to argue correctly that the Christmas tree is a pagan symbol and was taken from paganism, and things were borrowed from other religions to form Christmas, and that it's not really about Jesus, Kirk Hammond explains these things away, but doesn't really explain them, just basically says, we took them and that's what they are now.
Yeah.
He never actually gives any proof that these things, well, he gives his version of a proof.
Say.
So basically, the Christmas tree is from Genesis. Apparently, it's the tree of life.
It represents the tree of knowledge or life.
I think it's the tree of life. The tree of knowledge, basically, the tree of knowledge was what Adam ate from, and Jesus was the last Adam and sacrificed himself on the tree of life, aka the wooden cross. Apparently, according to Kirk Cameron, because a cross was made of wood, it's a tree.
Jesus died
on a tree. Because he explained it as, well, the only way for Adam to give the apple back, because he stole it, would be to place it back on the tree. But since he ate it, it was inside of him. So he would have had to hang himself on the tree. So, lo and behold, the whole plan was for Jesus to replace the apple by hanging himself on the tree.
He was fucking hung on a tree! He was not hung on a tree! That motherfucker was nailed to 2 pieces of wood! That is how Jesus died! The motherfucker was nailed down to 2 pieces of wood! He wasn't hung from a goddamn tree! Fuck!
Oh. And then apparently St. Nicholas was a brutal son of a bitch who beat the shit out of people who disagreed with him. At least that's
what he said.
No shit, that's what he said. I wish I was making that up.
Apparently, I don't know this. I don't know the story of how St. Nicholas became a saint, but apparently, according to Kirk Cameron, which is my only goddamn reference, so I assume this is right, is that St. Nicholas was a bishop in a town that later ratified some important church doctrine.
The Nicene doctrine.
The Nicene doctrine.
Basically re-ratified Jesus' deity and saying that he was the Savior, because there was a time when people were
saying, hey, maybe this was just a dude. Anybody ever stop to think that maybe he wasn't some miraculous child that was birthed to a virgin? Did anybody stop to think that, hey, maybe Jesus was just an alright dude? Maybe Jesus was just saying around like, hey, man, what's up with this?
Jesus Christ.
Quit fucking up.
The world's first hippie.
Yeah. The world's greatest martyr. Fuck. And, yeah, so St. Nicholas, there's some dude who's in there spreading his filth and his lies. Basically, the guy was saying, I don't know if Jesus was A deity. I don't know if he was a demigod.
I think he's just a regular guy.
I think he's just a guy. Fucking Saint Nicholas just beats the shit out of this dude. Just beats the fuck out of him. And then the church themselves are like, you can't do that, dude. Like, we're taking away your bishop status. And the people are like, well, fucking you, church. We're reinstating him, and we're making this motherfucker a saint. How do you like that?
And you know why? Because he gives presents to the kids. And because if we don't, he's gonna beat our ass too.
St. Nicholas is gonna show up with his fucking shepherd cane and clock the fuck out of us. Wow! Believe in Jesus! Fuck, St. Nick, chill, dude! I cannot believe that cock and bull story that I just saw. Like, he actually says in the movie, anytime that you see a tree...
Picture a cross!
Picture a cross! What? Man, I know an awful lot of guys that I live around that if I were to go to their apartment and say, hey, brother, I just want you to know anytime you see a tree, I want you to think about a cross. Do you have any idea what they would do to me? They would fucking kill me! Not only that, it's a lit up cross. Like it's burning in the sky on my front lawn. Jesus Christ, Kurt. Fucking think about what you're saying. That is, oh my God.
But it's okay, because he put in a terribly cliched black man
oh, wow.
to make it all okay. Here's a description of the black guy in this movie. Imagine if you've never met a black person, which Kirk Cameron apparently fucking has not. Imagine this guy has listened to only Public Enemy records his entire life, and you have an idea of the character. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that black dude. That was weird. Like there's this black guy in there, and he's all about the Jesus, which is fine. But he's also a very effeminate black guy. Like, one might think that he's gay. Which I'm alright with. I don't give two flying fucks. However, Kirk Cameron's not alright with that. And, like, his mannerisms, like this dude's mannerisms, like... This is gonna sound terrible. I get that...
Something's coming out of your mouth that normally would come out of my mouth. And it's
yeah. Usually he's acting like the behavior that he's showing, you would expect it more out of like a very passionate Big Mama. You know what I mean? Like, some of you white people may not know what a Big Mama is. Like,
they've seen Big Mama's house. They know what a Big Mama is.
I'm pretty sure a lot of the motherfuckers who are watching this has not seen Big Mama's house. I fucking have. The movie is stupid.
Oh, Tyler Perry. Medea is a Big Mama.
Yeah, Medea.
There you go.
Medea's the stereotypical Big Mama, and that's how he's acting.
Yeah,
would be
exactly.
like Medea with the head bobble and like literally the snapping of the fingers, like
the back
arm thing, like like just getting into it. And the only time that you see that,
he's like
usually
he's like a sassy negress. that's what.
Did you say negress?
Negress.
What the hell's a negress? Is that a black princess?
Yes.
We might have to edit that part out.
You know what? If Kathy Bates can say it, I can fucking say it.
Oh my.
That's it. Another review.
Fucking negress. Fucking negress. Okay, so he's acting like that. This movie broke me, man. Alright. So.
Anyways.
That's how he's acting. And he has a lisp and is extremely effeminate acting. When you see him, if you happen to watch this movie while it's at its limited release, he basically acts like a gay choir director.
Yeah.
That's what he acts like.
That's what he is. That's what he does at the end, anyway.
Yeah, that's what and that looks very natural to him. So
bring out the God Squad!
The God Squad, those are terrible dancers. Woo! I would not represent God with those dancing skills. That's a big person to be representing. You should be going in there with your white people skills.
Right. Let's do the sprinkler.
Running Man.
The Running Man.
Fucking did the Running Man. That one leg shit, yeah. Whatever the hell that's called. One-legged, one-armed chicken dance. That's what it looks like to me.
And terrible breakdancing.
Yeah,
I don't know where Kirk Cameron got the idea that
God.
Hip-hop
There's fucking hip-hop
dance routine was...
Like the end of the movie. We have Christian, our...
Oh, yes, the protagonist's name is
name is Christian. So we have Christian, like, I guess he repents for all the jackassiness that he was doing, but he didn't really do anything that bad as far as I could tell. He just is not a big fan of Christmas. Neither fucking am I.
At least, no. But the thing is, it's not that he was not a big fan of Christmas. He was not a fan of the commercialization, all of that. He wasn't, basically the shit that would drive most anyone nuts. The fucking lines up at Black Friday for, last month, that kind of shit. That's the kind of stuff that he wanted. He actually wanted Christmas to be about Christ. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to do that, that's fine. But for some reason, Kirk Cameron tried to bring it all together.
Weird shit.
Apparently everything is Jesus.
Everything. The Nutcrackers are the soldiers that were around at the time that Jesus was born.
I'll bet you he could find a way to say my erect penis has something to do with Jesus. Like it's like a cross symbol or something. I don't know. But Kirk Cameron would try and find some bullshit excuse. Just because. I don't know why, but he would. Because there's a lot of bullshit excuses he was using in this movie.
There's so much. She's spouting so much crap.
Oh, damn. Yeah. And
I honestly thought that this movie was actually going to be more about the war on Christmas than a lot of Christians have been up in arms about. Right. I guess the whole that there's been a bigger crackdown on the displaying of, sweet 8-pound, 5-ounce baby Jesus. There's
nobody puts baby Jesus in the corner.
Nobody puts baby Jesus in the corner. You go in the corner, baby Jesus, you've been bad.
And there's like a little 10-minute blurb before the movie even starts, or before the short starts.
Of Kirk Cameron drinking out of an empty mug. That was stupid.
Trying to explain something. He took 10 minutes to explain this, and then doesn't do it in the rest of the movie. He doesn't go into any detail about this. He talks about there's these groups that want to take the holidays away from us or something. He just goes into some bullshit. And then it's like a little 3-minute speech from a guy who hides his face behind a coffee mug. And that's all you hear about the Happy Holidays versus Merry Christmas stuff, any of that shit. That's all you ever hear about that. The rest of it is just explaining what Christmas is, which a fucking 2-year-old, given enough time, would know what it is. You don't have to explain that. We know what Christmas was and what it has become now. Uh-huh. And no, what it was then is not what it is now.
No.
You can't explain that away. You can't say it's all part of... Oh, what was the line? because this is a celebration of Jesus' material body, we should go out and spend on material goods.
No, it's his. It was, what was it? His spiritual something and a material body.
Material form or
material form. Basically, what he was saying was all that stupid shit that you buy at Christmas to make kids happy, to make yourselves happy. You know, all that stupid crap that none of us are gonna fuck with after about a month after Christmas. That's Jesus. Jesus wants you to be greedy.
And spend money.
Jesus wants you to be gluttonous by ordering the biggest fucking ham that exists on the planet. By
buying a 9-foot tree.
By buying a 12 fucking foot tree and having it decked to the fucking gills. By buying an entire living room full of fucking presents. Jesus wants you to... God damn it, Kurt! Do you even understand what you just fucking said? Greed! Greed! It's a sin! It's one of the major sins! So is fucking gluttony! You are telling people that it is okay to be gluttonous and greedy because Jesus wants them to! No, he fucking doesn't! Jesus does not want you to do that. God does not want you to do that. He wants you to be a good fucking human being. To not eat all the fucking food because it fits in your fat fucking mouth. Give it to somebody who is less off than you.
Wait, and during the whole thing about how the materialism, he's like, all that money, the Christian, the main protagonist, he goes, all that money could be used to help the needy, or it could be used to help dig a well.
We could be using this to buy other kids food. We could be using this to, like what he said was, how many kids went hungry?
Right.
Because people have been buying this shit instead of giving them food, digging wells, providing shelter, the basics that human beings need to survive. And why don't we do...
So Kirk Cameron comes in and like, no, fuck that. This is the reason why. It's like, no, don't fucking do that. What you just said is a fucking valid point. Everything he says is valid, and Kirk Cameron shits it under the bed like it's nothing.
And the way that he shits it under the bed is by calling him a dick.
Yes!
That is how he does it. Like
he's such an asshole to the Christian.
Like this Christian dude he goes on this like way too fucking long with a bunch of fucking pauses and man, this thing was terrible. Like, if you edited this movie correctly, without the weird pauses and all that, this is like a 25-minute movie. You take out the unnecessarily long, extremely stupid opening credits, and you take out the really awkward blooper reel, I guess, let's call that.
Yeah.
And you got yourself like a 25, 35 tops minute movie. And it's not even a movie. A elongated...
conversation?
Yeah! Like something so stupid and confusing that you just felt like you got done talking to a Bible thumper.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I don't understand how you just went from this to Adam is an apple?
Yeah, Adam. Yeah.
What?
How the fuck did we get to Adam? That's what I don't get. That I never got that, so. But that was, yeah. Kirk Cameron, basically after Christian, the protagonist, goes on his long rant, making very valid points, saying, you're wrong about everything.
You're just...
And you're ruining this for all of us.
You are ruining it for everyone.
You're ruining it for your wife, for the people in that house.
Everyone inside of Christian's house, by the way. Don't you fucking ever tell a man what to do inside of his own fucking house. Try that with me, I will fuck you up and then
just
throw
like
you out
Nick.
of my goddamn house. I will Saint Nick your ass. I will find the nearest shepherd cane, and I will beat you within an inch of your life and throw you out of my house.
Which I so gracefully invited you to.
Prick. Who the fuck do you think you are? Tell me how the hell I can celebrate Christmas
just
inside of my own goddamn house. I'm boning your fucking sister. Doesn't mean I gotta listen to your stupid ass. Just means I gotta listen to your sister moan. Every, I don't know, 6 months or whatever it is, those waspy white people have sex. Fuck!
It's 4.5.
4.5? Whatever. I can't... Fucking me. He didn't save Christmas.
No.
Like what he said, like what you were mentioning, like Kirk Cameron says that there's like two groups of people. There's one group who says, go ahead and celebrate. Just don't do it so loud and keep it to yourself. Then there's the other people who are on the inside, whatever the fuck that means.
Yeah, right.
I guess they're in the Christian Secret Society Council? I don't fucking know.
The Cross and Wafer Society.
Yeah, like, and they show up with a bunch of hoods. Man, you all look like a bunch of druids to me. Fucking hypocrites. But, he's like, and then there's those on the inside who are saying, like, this is paganism, all this shit, you might as well just throw it out the door.
Sounds like there's a schism in the Christian
There's
religion.
a schism.
Time for another Inquisition! Burn them all!
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Oh, goddamn. Shit. There's at no point... I feel like after having watched this, I just need to play the principal speech during the Billy Madison decathlon. Like, at no point in your rambling, incoherent speech did you make a valid point. This entire audience is now dumber for having listened to you. I award you no point, sir, and God have mercy on your soul. That's exactly what thought went through my head after watching this. Because he made no fucking valid points.
None.
Every valid point that was made, not by him, by the protagonist, was shut down and then explained away in a shoddily terrible way. Just no makes sense. Even for Christians, you sit there and listen to him going, what the fuck are you talking about? Which is probably, the inside is probably every other normal fucking Christians who aren't psycho like you, Kirk.
You mean the actual Christians?
Yes! The ones who don't believe women should be at the home and shit like that.
You know, the people who are actually taking what the Christian philosophy is, and as basically the golden rule, treat others as you yourself would like to be treated. Don't go off killing motherfuckers. Don't go off being a goddamn asshole. Be a good person, help those around you. You will live a better life. That, at the core, is pretty much what every single fucking religion on the planet tells you to do. Be a good person, and you will get rewarded in the afterlife, or whatever the fuck they want to add after that. But basically the core is, be a good person. That's it. That's all you gotta do. And if that means that you want to follow the Christian ideology of the big white dude with the beard and the sky and the pearly gates, great. I don't give a fuck. Have fun. As long as it makes you that good, happy person, I'm all for it. It's motherfuckers like Kirk Cameron that gives a bad name for everyone else who just wants to be a Christian for the sake of being a good person. The inside is the majority, you prick. You are the minority. You're the problem. You're the reason why so many of these atheists, or whatever the fuck the mass populace wants to call themselves, don't fucking like Christianity anymore. That's why it gets lumped in. That's why everyone says all Christians. It's not true. Like, goddamn, you guys got some terrible spokesmen. Y'all need to have a fucking meeting about this quickly. Yeah. Resurrect old Pope. That's what we need to do. The cool Pope that rode around in the car and got shot at like 18 times, still forgave everybody who went putt-putting. Why can't we have that dude?
I don't know. I think the new Pope's alright. He's certainly more accepting of things.
He is really.
I kind of actually like the new Pope. I'm not gonna lie.
I really like old, not Benedict.
You
not
went
him.
John Paul.
I went John Paul. I went the
second.
Pope that went fucking crazy at the end of his life. I would just walk around and be like, "You want your golf clubs blessed? All right, baby, I'm the Pope. Woo! Let's go golfing." That's the Pope I want. Yes, that is the Pope I want. That Pope made me so happy. It is the only person, in my personal belief, that I've ever seen in my lifetime that is probably the closest to God any of us will ever see. Dude was just fucking happy. He was just happy. I will bless your clubs. Hey, dude, you shot me? Hey, man, all's forgiven. We'll see you on the other side, baby. That's a cool Pope. That is how I think people should live.
Yeah, for something as big as Christianity, that's been the dominant religion for millennia, You're right, they have had some really shitty spokespeople. Just terrible spokespeople.
Really bad.
Especially recently.
Yeah.
And I'm like sitting there going, and these are the people that saying Christians are oppressed. How the fuck are you oppressed?
Oppressed?
You've been the number one religion. You own the majority of the people on this planet, but yet you're oppressed? How?
You don't fucking know. The last time Christians were oppressed was in the beginning AD BC time, when you were fed the lions. That was the last time you were oppressed for the belief of your religion. You cannot make that claim when you have been the dominant religion of the entire globe for a long time.
When you walk outside your door and say you're a Christian and get treated in the Deep South like somebody walking down saying I'm gay would get treated, then you're oppressed. Mm-hmm. No, you're not oppressed.
You're not oppressed. You're just not.
You're not.
And if you're gonna
you are white. You are white males majority. Some of you, about 40-50%. You're not oppressed. You're not.
Love when white people say that one. We're oppressed.
No,
we're white.
We're
white. On top.
We get everything handed to us on a golden fucking platter. It's the way of the world.
Unfortunately.
I mean, yeah.
It shouldn't be, but that's how it is. Sorry.
Sorry, I can't control how I was born, what color I was born into. No more than you can, but I'm not going to impress you. Somebody else is going to because they're a fucking asshole.
I have issues with religion.
Everybody should have some issues with religion. That's just the way it is.
The thing is, it's like I don't have a problem with it in
theory.
It's
a great theory.
There is a reason that man, as a species, created religion. It is there to explain shit that we cannot explain. What happens when you die? Before it was astronomy. It was everything that happened in our natural world that we wanted to understand, but we didn't have the technology, or we just couldn't figure it out for a long ass time. Here comes religion. The sun god, blah blah blah, gives us this. The god of whatever. They had a bunch of gods. It was there to explain the world around them, to make sense of it all.
And there were other people other people that were the same, so they got together. They formed a common bond, and they were good with it. I mean, religion should be, if you feel fearful, if you cannot explain something, if you feel an emptiness inside you, you should be able to go and do this and go amongst other like-minded individuals and fill that void with happiness and joy and love.
Yeah.
That's what religion should be. It shouldn't be this bullshit war, like fighting amongst yourselves, bitching at each other. Saying, my religion's right, your religion's wrong. Fuck that.
My invisible man is better than your invisible man. That's what it boils down to.
Yes.
My invisible man is better than your invisible man. All of you, all of the world religions inherently are wrong because you're trying to grasp something that you cannot. We as humans cannot grasp it. We just fucking can't. We don't know what happens in the great beyond when we die. We barely know what the fuck happens beyond our own solar system. There's an entire universe out there with multiple galaxies, with possibly multiple universes. All this cool other different shit.
We just don't know. We try and explain it.
And right there is where you can, even in today's culture, that is where you can place God. That is the beauty of it. I don't understand why people get so upset. It's because the most common theory of how the universe was explained, Big Bang, right? Tiny speck, boom. Here we are. What happens after that is open for debate, but for one reason or another, a lot of the scientific community believes that we all started as just a speck in a bleak nothingness.
Yeah.
Okay. Doesn't science also teach us that something can't come from nothing? That matter can neither be created or destroyed, just altered. What put the speck there? Where did the speck come from? Where did all life, as we know it, who put that there? Why is that there? You don't fucking know. God did it. There you go. I now suddenly feel better. God was like, all right, I'm going to start everything right there. and boom, I'm out. Deuces. That's what I would do.
Right.
You fuckers figure it out. I've done my job.
It amazes me that people bitch and moan about the details instead of just looking at it from the perspective of, this is amazing. In any way you look at it, everything that we have done, good and bad, is an amazing spectacle. Who knows how it came about, if there's even a reason for it, but it happens. And we are a tiny little planet. We are one individual on a tiny little planet amongst 9 other planets revolving around a sun in a solar system surrounded by other solar systems, and you're right, possibly other universes. How can you not just look at that and be like, that's amazing, and be done with it? Why does it have to be such a big fucking deal that people have to argue about? It shouldn't. Just look at it and be like, this is great. Look up this Dyke is like, that's amazing. That's the end of the story. If this does not fill that void in you, there's nothing we can do for you. Religion or not, there's nothing we can do for you if you cannot marvel at the things around you every day. You don't even have to marvel at it all the time. Take your time. Find something. Think about how it was formed. Think about what it took for that to be in existence. You don't have to think about God or not. Just think about everything that had to be in place. For like a tree. The circumstances, the earth had to revolve around to this point. The seed had to drop at this point, or somebody had to have planted it, but somebody had to have gotten the seeds first off, and then it would have to have spent years growing. I mean, just like fucking redwoods. Mm-hmm. Years and years. Hundreds of years. These things are huge. But they started out small. And we didn't build them. We didn't grow them. Existence happens. Life finds a way. Thank you, Ian Malcolm. That's how that works. He was right. But if you can't marvel at that, just the simple things every once in a while, then there's nothing we can do for you.
You're just a cynical prick.
Well, yeah. Cynicism is fine in spots.
Cynicism serves a purpose, I suppose, just like any other emotion that goes through the human body. We experience those for a reason. That doesn't mean you have to live your life.
No. As a cynic?
As a cynic.
Hell no.
Not everything around you has to be crap.
Most cynicism should be pointed at something specific, not as a general rule. So, wow, this got kind of deep.
We did, man. We got all philosophical on your asses.
We kind of feel a little like Socrates right now.
I do.
But not the real Socrates, the Socrates from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Hells yeah.
Party on.
Is that Wayne's World?
Party on, dudes. Didn't Abe Lincoln say that?
No, that was Abe Lincoln. Wasn't that it? 4 scoring 7 minutes ago.
Party on,
Why am
dudes?
I quoting that movie? Why have I seen it so many times that I can quote it?
Are you really more disappointed you've seen that movie than this movie?
I would so much rather watch any of the Bill and Ted's than this fucking thing again. This is a one and never again.
Oh, shit. I most definitely would not recommend spending money to see this. No. Do not propagate this. If you want to be dumbfounded for 60 minutes, torrent it. Get it illegally. I shit you not.
Don't support Kirk Cameron.
Do not support Kirk Cameron. Do not.
Don't do it.
Do not let him make something else like this. By all means, watch it. Don't pay to watch it.
I still cannot get over that ending scene. That blew my fucking mind. Out of everything, every stupid cock and bull crap, every weird ass straw that he was grasping at to make his story somewhat believable to the world's stupidest person. was at the end where he just said, get the biggest ham, buy the most expensive shit, indulge yourself because Jesus wants you to. No, he fucking doesn't.
He wants you to enjoy life. He does.
It is easier to pass through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to get into heaven. That's from the Bible. That doesn't really say, except December 25th. Party your ass off.
When all bets are off.
Go stupid. Live like the Romans. You know the ones.
Dance naked in Bacchanalia. Do it. But remember that the tree is the cross. And
every time you look at a forest of trees, I want you to think of a bunch of crosses. God damn! Oh my God!
And we're quoting direct lines from
that
this
is
movie.
a direct line. I'm not even trying to be an asshole. That is a direct line.
And then he wants you to run away and scared and preach.
Yeah. Straight power.
Straight power. Oh, God damn it.
Nothing like seeing an effeminate black guy going off about stuff and then in the middle of it say, what? Straight power.
Straight power.
I'm sorry, did I just see a gay guy say straight power? That is our word. You are not allowed to use it.
It's okay, he's taking it back.
What, straight?
Yes. He's commandeering straight for the gays.
Damn! How are we going to explain ourselves now? I always thought the gays were crooked and the straights are straight? That never made any sense to me.
We're just vagina fuckers, that's what we are. That's how they explain us now. No more straight.
Yeah. We're all about the fish tacos.
Oh, God damn it.
Bearded clam.
Holiest of holies.
Well, at least I ended the review on a positive note. Think about pussy.
Ow. Oh, shit. Alright, well, yeah. I think we're all Christianed out.
I am very Christian out. Dude,
I certainly don't need to see anything else Kirk Cameron for the rest of my goddamn life.
I have seen the identical, and now I have seen Kirk Cameron Saving Christmas. I have other holiday movies I have to watch this year. Like, man, Kurt, you're making my holiday season a little bit worse. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You're making my holiday season a little bit harder.
I think going home and putting up my cross.
Setting it up with lights so it lights the night sky. Oh my God, Kurt, what is wrong with you?
And I think I'll gift it to a poor black family.
As long as you have, like, on a big-ass poster, like, glued to the front of the tree, and you put it on there. Remember, kids, Kirk Cameron says, anytime you see a tree, think of a cross. I just put a litted cross on your front lawn by Kirk Cameron's logic. Do you understand what I just did to you? Oh, my God. Wow, this movie is so racist.
But it's okay, because Jesus said...
It's okay, because Jesus wants you to.
Because Jesus hates the blacks. That's what it comes down to. That's Kirk Cameron said it, and he said Jesus said it, so it must be true, right? Nothing in Christianity's ever been wrong.
No. I don't ever remember reading the Bible and saying in Mark 6:15, and Jesus thus said, screw the darkies. Damn, Jesus. Aren't you supposed to be black yourself? Aren't we all kind of like brown because we're in the Middle East? No, we're all white? All right. That I find hard to believe, but all right. No darkies allowed. Jesus' orders. I'm pretty sure that is not what Jesus was like.
No, not at all.
I think we're done.
I think so too.
Fuck it, I don't even want to open the goddamn door. We're just done.
Yeah, that's it. Fuck it.